The Good Buddies Anime Podcast is hosted by two rowdy, foul-mouthed American cowboys. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, Good Buddies, what's up? And welcome to the Good Buddies Anime Podcast. I am your good buddy, Roger.
And I am your good buddy, Brett. You kind of lost it a little bit there.
Did I?
You had a little squeak. Yeah,
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk. Yeah. Stupid. All right. We can't keep making references to wrestling and shit, dude.
I feel like it's every podcast, every major podcast. They're just wrestling references all the time, and
it's a lot of fun. Hey, get on the boat if you ain't. Hey, Roger, what are we here to talk about?
we're talking about the 2022 fall anime sequel seasons.
We are indeed. We said we'd talk about it a few weeks ago. We did not. We lied. We did a Halloween episode. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, and we had a wham jam because next weekend's Black Friday, and we ain't recording that weekend. So.
Yeah, we ain't recording that weekend at all. So we ended up taking an extra week off. Sorry. And now we're back. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Listen, there's like 2.5, maybe 3.5 shows we're actually talking about. But there are a few different sequel series this season, so I'm just gonna run down this little list.
Yeah, sure.
Little list, and
let him talk to you.
Jesus Christ!
Bro. Yeah,
we can't keep doing it. Let's see. So a lot of decent sequel series this season, and or a few like reboots even. One of which was like one I forgot to put on the tier list. Whoops.
Whatever it's called. The lady that wears the tiger bikini.
So here's the thing.
I've been meaning to actually give that a go. I watched a few episodes when I was younger.
It's cute.
Had a VHS, yeah.
It's cute-ish, and here's the thing I didn't realize is that lady's a Pikachu. Yep. She's got electricity powers, and she's yellow and stripy black, so cute. Whatever. I watched an episode of it, and I was like, man, this dude's a real shithead, but what do I expect from such an old anime that's been rebooted? Anyway, actual sequel series. We have neither watched nor will really be talking about Golden Kamuy Season 4.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but again, that show's great. I just can't. I don't have the time to catch up. I'm watching everything.
Yeah, we're already too far behind.
Watching everything else. Yawamushi Pedal Limit Break 5, Season 5. Don't know anything about that one, but it sounds like a bike show. Sounds like a good time. Out here riding bikes. I want to ride my bicycle. Bicycle. Here's one I am quite upset about because I knew it was starting very late this season and I completely forgot about it. Whoopsie. I have not watched an episode of 2 Year Eternity Season 2 yet, and I will rectify that by our next recording. I assure you. I will be caught up. Sorry, everyone. I really loved that first season. It was great. This one I did watch a few episodes of. I got to 3 on this one, and I'm not a huge fan of the original, but I know a lot of people are, and I gotta say, if you're a huge fan of the original, this is probably, for you, the best sequel series this season, Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War. It looks really good. It whips a little ass. I watched a few episodes when it was on, Adult Swim back in the day, and I mean, just that first episode where everybody shows up and they're doing their little moves and stuff. Homies like Bankai. And the girl says something I reject. I was like, hey, I remember this stuff. What's a Quincy again? Oh yeah, okay. It's not bad. Really good art. Looks good. Looks great. Bleach. But let's talk about the stuff we're actually here to talk about. Starting with one that's not actually a sequel season. It is in fact a continuation of the first season. But you know what? We love it and we want to talk about it. It's Spy Family. Second core. We're on the second core of Spy Family. It's back.
Yeah.
It's a good time. There's a dog now.
Yeah, Bond, man. I love him, dude.
He say, Borf.
Yeah. Borf.
He's adorable.
He says, yeah.
He does not say yeah. He says Borf.
Show is incredibly cute still.
It continues to be the easiest thing for me to recommend for anyone. It's just very good. It's very smooth, very cool. I got
my niece the first manga for Christmas.
Oh, that's super cute.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun show. The second core, picks up pretty much directly. It is the second core, so like right after. But I actually have. I don't know which core I've enjoyed. I've enjoyed this a lot. I felt like some of the episodes that I've watched so far, which I haven't seen the newest 2 episodes.
Right.
But all the episodes that I've watched so far, especially with the Bond stuff, have been some of my favorite episodes of the entire run.
See, that's the thing is I too am enjoying this a lot. It starts out with like a pretty big, like a two-parter, right? Where they introduce Bond and there's a big thing going on and there's like true danger involved here. Like motherfuckers could die. Excuse my language. Who cares? We cuss all the time. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But then the more recent episodes, it's been going, and you've seen a little bit of this, I'm sure. It's going into like these little side story bits that aren't like they literally have moments that like I don't know if you've seen this one, but there's one where like it's about Leader, the redhead lady, and like her and fucking Lloyd trying to meet up for like a clandestine meeting, and like they're walking past each other in the street doing little tappy toes and like signals without saying anything, that kind of thing, and then they have their little meeting. It's like this doesn't really have anything to do with the overarching story. It's just these little, like it would be the like one-off comics in the manga or whatever, and they're very cute and they work.
I saw some of that with like after the big bring in of Bond or whatever, as Anya was trying to figure out what to name him and stuff. Like that was kind of like its own little short snippet.
Like they've been doing a thing where like it'll be like first half of the episode is a story, second half is a story, and then every now and then they'll just throw in a little 2-minute something at the end, and it's just these little mini stories that are pretty fun and super cute, and it's still really freaking good.
Anya continues to have the best faces.
Yes, absolutely. She's perfect.
Yep. I love her.
Just the best.
I can't wait for that Nindoroid.
She's simply the best.
Yep.
You're gonna get another Nindoroid.
Oh, God, I got another one a couple days ago. It's right there. Robbie the Rabbit.
Nice, dude. What the fuck is that from?
Silent Hill 3.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
It's a little bloody bunny, and it's flocked, so it's got a little bitty fuzzies on it.
Oh, that's fun. I don't know jack shit about Silent Hill. There's a dog in a control room. That's all I know.
Oh, that does happen in an alternate ending.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Big spoiler, I guess, for an alternate ending. I got one. I got my first one. I sent you a picture of it. It was Draluk and John from Vampire Dies in No Time. It's my first Nindoroid.
Yeah, they're really cute, aren't they, dude?
Pre-ordered that bullshit back in January, and it finally got like a couple weeks ago.
So I got a couple of those. I got one in the back of the shop right now. I ordered it for the store.
Oh, you're hiding it.
No, but I'm waiting to see what happens for Christmas.
It seems unethical.
If you smell what I'm stepping, I ordered
hoarding merchandise.
I ordered one for myself.
Oh, you ordered one for yourself, so you could buy it at a discount.
Well, yeah, obviously, but but also it's Christmas season, so I can't buy anything until after Christmas because somebody could get me that Nindoroid.
Somebody could.
We'll see what happens.
Ain't gonna be my dumbass. Them bitches is expensive.
Yeah, they sure fuck are.
I've only ever thought about getting 2 of them. That was one, and I do have another one that I ordered back when they first announced it, which means I did order it from CD Japan, and it's gonna be forever till it gets here.
Yeah.
But it was Boji and Kage.
Nice.
It's on the way, baby.
I ordered the Anya one and the Yor one as well. I think I got a couple of Lloyds coming in, but I'm more focused on having the other 2. Even though I would like to have Lloyd too, but like I said,
you can put them together and make them.
They're expensive as fuck.
They are expensive. We are not talking about anime anymore, so let's get back to it. But yes,
let's go to the next sequel season, dude. What we're gonna talk about next?
We will again. Spy Family. It's freaking great.
Yep.
Let's talk about the next one though. That is up to season fucking 6. Lord, it keeps coming, and I gotta tell you, the season has been great so far. I'm a little burnt out on it though. I'm just a little bit tired of My Hero Academia season 6. It's not that there's anything wrong with the season. Season actually started off with a fucking bang, baby. It is moving and it's really great so far. I'm a little tired of MHA.
Sure, I get it, dude. I actually have been enjoying this season a whole lot.
It's been really good
compared to last season. Last season sucked, dude. I will die on that hill. I don't care what anybody thinks.
I thought it was fine.
It was awful.
I thought it was fine.
This season has been a good return to form. Now I am watching it with Kat in the dub, so
yes.
We are not current as to where the Japanese one is, but
I had been watching the sub, and then I had a couple weeks where like I was too busy to do anything, so I was like, you know what, dub's caught up now. I'll just start watching the dub. So I am also right there with you.
Yeah.
I've not watched the newer ones in the sub, which is kind of hard to do, honestly, because the cliffhangers we got on a couple of these, I was like,
yep,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, man, I've been enjoying it. I actually think it's a good return back to My Hero Academia. I wouldn't say that I'm burned out on it. I would say that the last season got me close, but this season, as long as it stays good, I'm in for it.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with the show personally that's got me burned out. It's just, it is very good. It's very exciting. There's a lot of good action. It's just very, I'm getting that same MHA formula where like the first 2 minutes are basically the last 2 minutes of the previous episode, and like I'm watching the same characters.
Not like
and stuff.
that, but yes,
it feels like they're really padding it, and there's nothing nothing wrong with it. You got to feel those 22 minutes or however long it is, but man, I'm just it's still very good. It's still MHA.
You know what it needs, dude? It needs a bopping ass theme song. This opening is good, but
it's all right.
I mean, nothing has touched that season 3 Overworld open.
No, nothing. And that's the thing, is like, that is the perfect example of a fucking really good opening theme. Because one, it's great. Two, if you listen to the actual song, it's not as good.
No, it's not.
No, it's not nearly as good. They cut it down to a minute and a half. Perfect, baby.
It doesn't have the guitars in it.
No.
It doesn't have the distortion.
And they only hit that I keep my one time.
They don't kick that distortion pedal like they do in a different anime opening this season.
Hey. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still MHA. It's still a lot of fun. There's been very little focus on what have been the main characters previously. Deku, Bakugo, all thems. It's mostly been focusing on our pro heroes and their attempts to stop the Doctor and or the what are they called? The Liberation.
Paranormal Liberation Army
thingy. Yes, and or Shigaraki, who, ooh, baby, is getting scared.
He disintegrated a guy just for his cape.
Said fuck that shit. He pulls us straight up Akira. He's full on Tetsuo right then, and I'm like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
But it's good shit. It is good shit. I can't deny. It's good
major
shit.
deaths this season too, and from what I understand,
there's been some shocking shit.
So the if the nerds that come to my work and talk to me are to be believed, they know that I watch My Hero Academia, so don't spoil things for me. But
like, baby, is gonna get worse.
Yeah. They do talk about the upcoming stuff. It's gonna get a lot heavier. There are gonna be more major deaths. They're like pretty much from here on out. It's pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't do any filler seasons or anything, or we don't have to do any crazy entire backstory seasons like last season.
Yeah,
that was the problem with last season. It was just felt like it was all like it was build up to what is going to be an incredible season. You should not.
Well, you gotta have the foundation though, man. And
but you shouldn't spend a whole season on it.
Through it, you don't want to have to sit through it, but you gotta have the foundation, baby.
I don't mind sitting through it, but you can't build an entire season from it.
And yet, they sure did it.
They fucking sure did. But I don't know. People like the My Villain Academia arc.
I thought it was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fine.
I don't know. Whatever. This one's awesome.
You loved Sad Man Parade.
Yeah, man.
Or whatever it was called.
It was a Sad Man Parade. Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good return to My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
It's all the reasons that I liked My Hero Academia in the first place come back. Right. Thank God.
It's a good time. And finally, are we ready?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it, dude. It's
Here
time.
We fucking go, baby. It is time for, I think, probably the one we've most been looking forward to since Vinland Saga got pushed back.
Yeah.
That one would have gave it a run for its money, but the one we've most been looking forward to, and I got to tell you, it's definitely my favorite of the sequel series that I've watched. I'll get to your turn.
Oh, yeah.
That I've watched. It's a Mob Psycho season 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And let's just start this off by saying, of course, there is the controversy with Crunchyroll and the recast and all that stuff. And you know what? That's real shitty of them, and how dare they? But also, I ain't watching that fucking dub.
Yeah, I watched the sub, dude.
We watching the sub, baby. So we will speak of it no more, but know that, hey, unionization is probably great. Let's move on. But Mob Psycho season 3 absolutely whips ass. It's bringing back all that fucking style. Oh, the fucking, the goofy looks, the scratchy kind of artwork.
Absolute banger intro.
The banger ass intro.
Which
and only one.
Which that one did take a little bit of growing on me. The other two did not take growing.
Yeah.
This one took growing, and now I really like it.
I like it a lot too. Banger ass intro. Outro's pretty fun too. And then
they switched outro up a couple times.
Baby.
Yeah.
baby, when the Sakuga hits.
Oh goddamn, dude.
Mwah.
Or when they really want to do some goofy ass shit.
Dog, I was watching, I think it was episode 6, not the most recent, but the second most recent. And I was laying there. It's my day off.
What day do the episodes come out?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay.
But I will not draw up any spoilers here.
Okay.
I will say that a big fight happened.
Okay. Yes.
But the thing is, it's my day off. I just ate something. I'm sitting there. It's a little after lunchtime. I'm getting a little snoozy, and I will admit it. I'm a weakling. I fell asleep, and I felt bad because I was like catching little bits of this shit, and I was like, oh, I gotta stop this. I gotta watch this fresh. And I turned it off, took a little nap, woke up, ran that shit back. God fucking damn.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Dude, that fight fucking rips, dude.
Dude, it whips all the.
Could it be the fight of the year?
Maybe.
I don't know. It might be.
I'll have to look back.
It's fucking awesome, dude. It rules.
Yeah. This
show rules,
baby,
dude.
when they turn it on, they turn it the fuck on.
And it's
same as ever.
Fucking wild how good this show is at making you feel.
Yeah.
Like it is like a pure it's like it tingles all of your senses or whatever, and then it hits you straight down to the core,
plucking them heartstrings.
Yeah, man.
And it's just dry.
Whenever it's supposed to be sad or funny or whatever, it's like it just tunes right into you.
Yes, it's quite well done.
It nails every single thing it fucking goes for.
Let's talk a little bit about the story and stuff just to get it out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Mob. He's back. You've got the great tree from that sprouted up at the end of the last season.
There's
Big
broccoli.
Giant broccoli. There's little pocket cults and followers of Psycho Head from previous seasons that are like kind of hovering around this thing and each bringing their own little versions of it. And then meanwhile, Mob is like, working with Regan and just doing the regular job stuff until stuff is brought to the forefront and the shit goes down, in which case homie's got to step up.
Yeah.
It's really decent. It's really interesting.
This season is the most maybe coming of age season for Mob.
When there is a bit, won't get too spoilery, but there's a bit where he believes he is starting to be noticed by girls.
Oh my god.
And he suddenly has a layer of confidence.
Yeah, he goes on his high horse.
Baby, my man, like I said it about Miz before, my boy grew a chin.
Yeah.
He quite literally grew a chin.
Yeah.
And it's very good.
It's so good.
It's so fucking good.
And you got like him trying to figure out what he wants to do after school or whatever, and trying to learn how to make his own personal decisions. And that's where this show fucking hits so good.
Yeah.
It nails the crazy fights and how overpowered he is like the last thing that is important in this show.
And yet,
and they
it looks
do
so good.
such a fucking amazing job
of
making it work.
Yeah, man. Mob Psycho kicks ass, and
it's hard not to think that it's like it's definitely it might be my favorite anime
there you go.
Of all time. It's hard to think of what I like more than that. I can think of things that I liked a whole lot. There are things like High Score Girl that come to mind.
Sure.
Obviously GTO, I loved it I still love it, but for years. Neon Genesis. But damn, dude, I have never seen anything like Mob Psycho.
It's so good.
This show is special. It's really like what I said about Sunny Boy, except you get 3 fucking seasons of top-notch, awesome material. And Mob Psycho's not hard to understand.
No. Yeah, Sunny Boy's a bit of a fucking chimera in that regard, but this one, oh baby, it's just a good time. It's very well done.
So good, dude. I love it.
And you are absolutely right. It really does nail those simple things of like him at school, him trying to figure out what he's doing, him just picking out
It makes
clothes.
the mundane the most important shit of the show.
It's like little simple stuff. It really is like it is a shonen slice of life, and I don't know how they did that, but they did it.
They did it, and I mean, whenever you see your boy's face, just kind of light up.
My little goofy little face.
I fucking love him, dude.
He's so cute.
I love him. I don't know that there's been a character that I like more than Shigeo. I just don't know that there's a character that I like more than him.
It's a good time.
Yep.
It's a very good time, and
he's perfect.
he's just so good. And I love it.
He says, let me talk to you.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
When he's on his high horse.
He does not
say, hey, girl. Yeah. Let me talk to you.
You gotta. No one understands his reference except for us and maybe Trey if he's listening.
Somebody will get it.
Nobody's getting it. All right. But yes, it's very good. Easily my favorite thing I've watched. Favorite sequel series this season. It's just a good time. It's a very good time. It's a whole lot of fun. And if you haven't seen Mob Psycho 100, it's a real easy time to fucking jump on it because it's only up to season 3. Yeah. It's only like halfway through that.
And the crazy thing about Mob Psycho is I think it could go as many seasons as it wanted to, and if it keeps up at this rate, I still could never not recommend it.
Man, I don't know. I feel like it's very
you can dump 100 fucking episodes. Like, we'll just try the first season and see how you feel about it.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, it's great show. Loving it a lot. Thank you, Mob Psycho 100, and everyone who worked on it.
Thank you for being perfect.
Except for the dub, y'all kind of fucking up.
Yeah,
but that's
well,
okay.
that's like I think that's like Crunchyroll or Sony or some shit like that.
Fucking Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
dang old Crunchyroll. But yes, I think that about does it for the sequel series. You got anything else you want to talk about before we bust on into our other stuff?
Not really.
Yeah,
not really.
Well, then here we go. Of course, we will continue on with the show without going into the ramble because that doesn't exist anymore. It's all one big thing. So, Roger, there's a question that burns within my very soul, and I must know the answer. What, other than all these sequel series we talked about, have you been watching?
I haven't watched anything, dude.
Not
anything
a damn
else.
thing?
Yeah, nope. I just watched my sequel series.
Had to catch up.
And I played a fuck ton of that new Call of Duty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying that new Call of Duty?
I am. My middle brother Tommy is like bugging me and Steven like, hey, you guys gonna get the new Call of Duty? Y'all gonna get the new Call of Duty? We can all play. It's all crossplay. We can all play. Oh. And I was like, oh, fucking fine. And I bought it. And then I realized, like, holy shit, this game is $75 goddamn dollars.
Yeah. It's spicy.
But for what it's worth, I've definitely got at least 10 days of playing out of it. So I feel like at this point, like, okay, I've justified my $75. Yeah. And it's been a ton of fun playing, being able to sit and get on the headphones with my brothers, which isn't something I get to do often.
Yeah.
And not just my brother's wife is getting on.
Oh, that's fun.
And then, like his sister-in-law, we're all on in a party together. And most of the time it's pretty close games. We're getting our ass whipped a little bit, but sometimes I whip a little bit of ass.
I whip a little. I
got a couple of guns with the gold paint on them now. I feel pretty good about it.
Have mercy, this fucking guy.
It's a good game, man. Those Call of Duty games are popular for a reason. They're simple, mindless fun, and you can jump in for 15 minutes. 30 minutes, an hour, and feel like you've accomplished something, as opposed to just setting in menus the whole time.
That's a good time.
Yeah, so that's kind of where my time was. So my brother is, my brother talked us into getting that fucking Call of Duty. So we've been popping smoke, baby.
Very fun, very fun. You been watching anything that's not anime?
I've been watching a lot of the No Holds Barred plays Blood on the Clock Towers. So I've been going through all those
ideas and shit.
Not even just giving the ideas. I just enjoy watching them play it.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of fun. I put it on before bed. I've been doing that, falling asleep watching it. But that's the only thing aside from anime that I've really watched.
I know one thing you watched.
What did I watch?
Because me and Haley were hanging out and clicking through.
Oh, was it Barbarian?
Let me finish my story.
Sorry.
Clicking through YouTube trying to find something to watch, and we saw Haley says, "Oh, hey, I want to watch Roger's Sex Show," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Oh, you put up an episode of, I guess, the sequel to Waifu's Uncovered.
Waifu Uncovered, yeah, dude. It's Waifu
Discovered, where it's all fantasy now. We were like, shit. All right, we'll watch an episode. And during that episode, you mentioned, you and Corey talked about Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I realized, we still haven't watched that. And we watched it.
Yeah.
And
what'd you think?
I liked it.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge horror guy. It's more, that one's a lot. See, here's what I really enjoyed about that is, one, you will not, from the description and or the first 20 minutes of it, you're not going to guess what the fuck happens.
Yeah, no.
You simply won't. And second, it does a lot of really creepy, like fucked up shit without actually showing you almost any of it. The only thing you really see is that first kill.
Yeah, they do like little split seconds of the gore or whatever. It's pretty good.
And like that was the thing that I think Haley kind of wasn't as into. She said she thought, you know, they could have done more stuff. And I was like, I think, because the thing is with these kind of movies, I was talking to her and her boss about earlier, because we were telling her boss about it, is like, the example I used was Bird Box. You see Bird Box?
Is that the one with the people that are blindfolded?
The blindfold, you're not supposed to look, because if you look, then the thing drives you insane, because it's the scariest
you don't get to see. Yeah, you never see the thing.
So they actually did record. They actually put on film her seeing the thing, and like they show the thing. But the thing is, they took it out because nothing's going to be scarier than what you're thinking of. It can't possibly be scarier than what you're imagining. So those moments where like they have the flashback and it's like just this dude walking, like you understand everything that dude's doing in Barbarian, right? You understand that this guy, when he leaves his house, he gets in his car, he goes to the store, he sees this other lady, suddenly he's watching that lady walk into her house. You're seeing him get in there and do stuff. You know what's happening. And then he gets home and goes downstairs and you hear like screaming. They don't show who's screaming. They don't show those moments, but you know.
Yeah.
And like nothing can be worse than what you're imagining.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that, I thought that was very well done. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. Well, and I liked the brief bits of gore that they did. I thought it looked like it was probably practical effects.
Yeah.
And I am always for practical effects over CG. And if it, you know, like I think that it looks good just to quickly, you get that quick little glimpse of what happened and they take it away from you. So it makes it look kind of grosser in my opinion. Because you really are kind of just thinking about it afterwards, just that brief little glimpse that it gave you, and you can make it as messy as you want to.
Yeah. Also, not a ton of jump scares. I'm not big on jump scares.
Yeah. There is one.
There's a couple, but nothing crazy.
Dude, I got to know what you thought about that jiggly nipple, dude.
I thought it was very silly. I thought it was very silly.
She comes down there and like putting a bottle down there. Oh, I was like, oh God!
Like. We were watching that. I'm snuggled up with Haley. We're watching. She's like, "Oh, there's hair on it," and I was like, "Yeah, there's hair on it."
Yeah, that jiggly ass hairy old nipple, dude.
What the fuck, dude?
Corey's mom called after we played that episode.
Oh no!
And he had talked. I don't know if we mentioned on the episode that he had told her to watch it.
Yeah,
so she did watch it and finish it. And I was like, Missy, what did you think about the jiggly nipple? And she's like, she was telling Corey what to tell me that it was gross. And I was like, would you have sucked on it? And I could feel her getting beat red. She's like, hell no. That shit was that was so hilarious, dude. Yeah.
Is Corey's mom the one that used to take y'all like Halloween shopping and shit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I would just have her embarrassed to no end.
Fucking hell.
But yeah. Damn, that movie was pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I did like it, and I'm not a huge
It's my kind of horror movie now. Like that's what I prefer.
Yeah, I'll tell you another one we watched that I didn't like as much, but I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was good, but it kind of did the opposite thing so the thing I liked about Barbarian was, one, they don't show you all the crazy shit. Like they let you ruminate on it. They let it fester in your mind, and like, because what you're thinking it's gonna be worse. But also, you have look, I can tell you it's a movie where like this lady goes to her Airbnb and there's a dude already there, and they just like, she's like, that's fucking
now
weird,
is that lady kind of dumb? Yeah, she's a little dumb.
All right, but maybe. But like, it's a whole thing where like, you know, this lady who's by herself ends up sharing a fucking Airbnb with this dude because they apparently got double booked, or so he claims, etc., etc. And like, you can guess where it's going, and I promise you won't get it right if you haven't seen this movie. The other thing we watched that I wasn't as high on was called Don't Worry, Darling. Have you seen this one? Okay, it's also on HBO. You might check it out. It's not bad. It's 2 hours and 2 minutes, and the only problem I really have with it is that about 20 minutes in, I was like, I know exactly where this is going. That's the only thing that really bummed me out about it. The acting is really good. Harry Styles is in it. He's one of them fucking teen singer boys from some fucking band. Wasn't he? What was the name of that fucking shit?
One Direction.
One Direction. He was one of the One Directions. He's really fucking good in this movie. The lady, Florence Pugh, I think, she's really fucking good in this. Goddamn, Chris Pine's in this movie. He's really fucking. Everybody did really fucking good. I thought the set piece is good. The way it's shot's good. The colors are really cool. I'm watching this movie like recently. Like
is this the Olivia Wilde movie?
Yes.
Okay.
You've heard of?
Oh, I have heard. Oh, I heard all about this movie.
What have you heard? I would love to
I heard
hear
all about the ongoings on the set and
there's stuff on the set.
Yeah, the Shia LaBeouf stuff. Oh yeah, man, that movie was a mess making.
Shia LaBeouf, he's not in this.
Yeah, he was going to be.
Oh,
he was going to be.
I see.
And then they kind of like accused him of being hard to work with. The young lady on the movie.
They say he's been very method, so I could see that.
Yes.
They were like, we heard about Jared Leto. We're not dealing with Shia.
So it turns out that a lot of the stuff they were saying was not true, and he came with receipts.
Damn.
And it made Olivia Wilde look pretty bad. And on top of that, she got served her when she was like announcing and talking about this the movie. She got served her divorce papers for like in the first panel they did for it.
Fucking yikes.
Yeah, the guy kind of ran up on stage like, "Here's you're being served."
Maybe that's why fucking Haley wanted to watch it so bad, because she heard about all the drama.
Yeah, it was covered in drama, man.
The movie's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here to talk about the movie.
And there was Harry the thing with Harry Styles spitting on Chris Pine or whatever.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yeah,
which he didn't spit on him, but
yeah, people were like, "Dude, what the fuck?" Okay.
Yeah,
gross.
this was that.
Well, dude. now the film is completely colored differently for me and whatever, but I thought it was fine. The acting was quite good, I thought. But like, again, it's one of those where like 15, 20 minutes in, I was like, I feel like I know exactly where this is going. And I was very close. The only thing I got wrong is, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I can't really say.
It's okay. I'm not going to watch it. I mean,
well, people who are listening,
the good buddies might, but
people who are listening might. But yeah, movie's fine. I'll talk to you about it after.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the other one we watched, and it's fine.
Dude, now's your time to finally watch those It movies that I've been telling you about.
I really need to. Oh, that's the other thing is like, we're watching Barbarian, and Haley's like, is he It Boy's brother or something? He looks like It Boy.
No,
like,
it's
I don't
him.
know. And I look it up, I was like, honey, that is It Boy. Oh!
Yeah. He's got those.
That's Bill Skarsgård.
He's got those walleyes, man.
We kept making jokes like she's going to go into the basement, and he's just going to be standing there doing this thing.
Yeah.
doing the fucking dance. The Pennywise dance.
If you can handle Barbarian, you can handle the It movies, dude.
I'm sure I could. I don't know.
They're quite good, dude.
All right. I just hate those kids.
I like those kids, man. I think they're pretty good.
I want Pennywise to win.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He picks up some W's.
I'm sure. Yeah, pretty good time watching movies and shit. Anything else?
No, dude. That's all I watched. That's what I did. What about you, dude?
Mostly the same
Anything
stuff.
you want to talk about?
Mostly the same stuff I've been watching. I did watch. Let me just pull this shit up real quick, because I'm definitely not going to say the name right. I did watch a couple things that we had not talked about previously that either were not out when we did the tier list, or I just completely missed them. Like I said, I did watch that one episode of Urusei Yatsura, is what it's called. And that show, it's all right. I mean, it's one of those that like deals a lot with like fan servicey bullshit and a shitty dude.
Yeah, man, it's one of the originals. It's one of the OGs.
It's one of the OG, only one of the OG shitty dude.
The one shows. And only one.
Yeah, okay. But you know what? It looks really good. It's got really good art style. So yeah, it's cute. Whatever. I don't plan on watching any more of it, but it was fun. There's another one I watched. I believe it was on Crunchyroll. It's called the Little Lies We All Tell. I watched an episode of this one. So this one, man, it's so close to being a Asobi Asobase. It's so close. Because it's a goofy show about these 4 girls who have secrets. And they tell you what all the secrets are in the first episode, and it's them like interacting with each other, trying not to fucking, let their shit spill. And they range anywhere from this girl who everyone thinks is like really fancy because she doesn't talk much and she tries to be very proper. She's actually a goddamn ninja. And every now and then like another ninja shows up and tries to kill her. And she's like, you know, when no one's looking, fucking spinning back fisting motherfuckers and throwing goddamn kunai and shit. And then there's another girl who seems like the cute little cheery one, but actually she's a fucking alien who's like the general of the alien army, and she crash landed in the school, and she like used her alien powers to hypnotize these three girls into thinking that she's actually their friend, and she always has been. And then there's the girl who is psychic, but she's like a super low level psychic. She can read minds if you're close and only if you're also female, which is why she's very curious why she can't read the fourth girl's mind. And that's because she's actually a boy wearing a dress, because his twin sister wanted to go to his school because there's a boy she likes who goes to that school. So she's making him cross dress and go to her own school. It's a whole thing. And it's really not bad. I got a few chuckles in that first episode. It's fine. But otherwise, I don't know. It's not really doing it for me. It's a little too fucking goofy. And I know I'm comparing it to Asobi Asobase and saying it's too goofy, but I feel like it's a little too goofy. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have any of the fun, like the thing I really loved about that show was the fucking goofy ass faces they pulled. This one doesn't really have that, at least not in the first episode. But it does have some moments. The thing that I think made me crack up the most was there's a bit where like Ninja Girl says she's gonna go to the bathroom, and she does, and she gets attacked by a ninja on the way there or something. Meanwhile, the secret boy went to the restroom, and he's coming back from the restroom, I believe. And so Ninja Girl gets attacked by a ninja. She's got blood on her face. She's like, ah, shit, I gotta go wash this off. So she goes to the bathroom, and secret boy is coming out of the bathroom right when she's going in, right? So the joke there is he sees blood on her face, and he's like, oh shit, are you okay? Like pretending to be a girl still. And she says, it's like she tries to think of an excuse. She says, it's that time of the month. There's blood on her face. It's that time of the month.
Yeah.
And he, being a boy who doesn't understand periods, goes, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then just leaves. Which is pretty good.
It's pretty good, man. It's fun.
But like, I don't know. The rest of the show didn't really stand at that level. There were some pretty good fart jokes in that first episode. I don't know, man. Maybe you give it one and tell me what you think.
Maybe I have to check that out.
Maybe you give it one and tell me what you think. But I was kind of, I don't know. I'm not super in on it. Maybe I'll watch a couple more. But otherwise, no, I haven't really watched anything other than what I've been talking about every week. I will spare you all those details because we probably got other stuff to talk about. But yeah, it's not bad. You know what else I did? What I had a good time doing.
What'd you do, man?
Me and the girl had this little trip.
I
took a couple days off. Took a weekend off.
Oh yeah.
And we drove up to Fort Worth on a Saturday because we were gonna go see, and we did go see, the Distant Worlds Final Fantasy 35th anniversary Choral. I believe this one was called. I don't know why it's Choral. I don't know why it's Choral. I guess they're just doing different colors and different stuff for different tours. But that's what we saw. And it was a lot of fucking fun. It was at I believe it's the Will Rogers Memorial Auditorium in Fort Worth. And I'll tell y'all all right now, if you ever have the opportunity to go there, it's a beautiful place. Really good acoustics. If you are above, I'll say 5'6", don't get balcony seats. Those seats are fucking tiny, and your knees are going to be rubbing up against the seat in front of you all goddamn night. And it sucked. Get floor seats. Definitely get floor seats. Don't go in the balcony. Seats are absolutely microscopic. Also, get there very early, because holy shit, the traffic was atrocious.
These weebs were piling in.
They were piling in. Also, there was apparently some kind of, there may or may not have been at the same time, right next door at the Dickey Stadium in the same parking lot, a goddamn monster truck show going. Yeah, which I did not go see. But some of the traffic may have been that as well. Point is, it was a good time. The conductor, I believe it's Arnie Hall. I'd have to look it up. Conductor was a lot of fun. He had some stories about meeting Nobuo Natsu and working with him and shit, so that was cool. Did his thank yous for everybody. When he first did get up there, he did go to his little, here's the whole orchestra, here's the little plinth, that he stands on, and he goes out there, he waves, everybody's clapping, yeah, he goes to get on the thing, absolutely trips, almost eats shit, but grabs onto his fucking music stand and knocks all the music. So he almost fucking fell, and everybody's like, oh shit, Jesus, oh god, and then he gets back up, he straightens everything, and he's like, okay, and they're like, oh thank god, okay, because what a shitty way to start.
Did everybody give him a big cheer? Like, whoa.
Yeah, hell yeah, we gave him a big cheer. First half was all like 1 through 6 Final Fantasy stuff. I haven't played most of those. I played a little bit of some of them, but they did like a battle medley. They did a bunch of music from each of them. When they got to Final Fantasy 6, and they did Phantom Forest and Phantom Train. And when they were on the Phantom Train, they're like showing clips from the games while they're playing the music, and it's a lot of fun. And Haley leans over and says, "Oh, the Ghost Train. I remember this from Jujutsu Kaisen." I'm like, no, that was Demon Slayer, honey, but yes. And I was like, but you know what Tanjiro never did is fucking suplex that goddamn train like this fucker's about to, and he does hit the suplex on the train in the clip. It's a lot of fucking fun. Intermission, I tried to go down and buy, I really wanted to get some of the, like, they had program books and stuff, they had merch that you could buy. The merch line was fucking atrocious. It's either watch the show or stand in line, and I'm gonna watch the show.
Yeah.
So I went the fuck back up. I didn't buy anything, unfortunately. I really wanted to. But coming back from the fucking shit, right? From the brief intermission. Get up there. Oh, I see the choir's on stage now. Oh, how very exciting. Oh, we just did 1 through 6. I wonder what's next. And they do, like, normally he'll announce, like, hey, we're going to do these 2 songs next. Coming back from intermission, he doesn't say anything. And everyone's trying to be respectful most of the time. Like, there's one guy a couple rows in front of us who, when they start playing a song, he's like, oh, fuck yeah, like doing one of those. Most of the time, everyone's like, you know, staying quiet so you can enjoy the music. Gentle applause at the end, etc., etc. But I got to tell you, when he tells the choir to stand up and he starts counting off 1, 2, 3, and they hit the first note of Eagles. Everybody fucking lost their shit. Everybody. And then they did Liberty Fatale from 8. They did fucking Blinded by Light from 13. They did You're Not Alone from 9, which is of course my favorite, and I did tear up a little bit. I was also sweating because it was hot as fuck in there. But it was really a thing where I'm like, damn, this is my fucking childhood, and I'm getting to listen to it play out. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I fucking cried. I was also sweaty as fuck, but I did cry. Did stuff from 10, a little bit from 10. That was actually one of the encores. We'll get to that. But like, they did a bunch of great stuff. Aerith's theme. Oh, great, yeah. Got to get your money's worth from the choir, so they did Apocalyptus Noctis or whatever it is from 15. Great. Etc., etc. They had the lady who actually did the vocals for one of the main themes from 14. And she was actually out there singing, the choir backing her up. It was really fucking beautiful. Really great stuff. And then they do like final song. It's the end credits theme, da, 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 and like the fucking shits roll. The credits are rolling like thanks to this person, that person, etc. Orchestra, narrator, blah blah blah, all the shit. And they do a fake out. You can call it an encore all you want. It's a fucking fake out. You know it's a fake out. Homie turns around, bows. The whole orchestra stands up. They bow. Everybody sits back down. He gets off the stage. Everyone's still clapping. He's like, yeah, right, motherfucker. You know what we came for, motherfucker. Yeah, fucking right. He comes back out. Oh, yeah, we'll clap again. And he counts off 1, 2, 3, 4. Bling, 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 bling. Oh, hell yeah. Got to get that Xanarkin heat, baby. Everybody's like, fuck yeah. Like, everybody's cheering again. And then he stops and everybody claps. And he turns and he's like, okay. And he turns around. And Haley at this point leans over and she's like, are they gonna play? And I'm like, you know what they're playing. You know what they're fucking playing. Look, the lights are turning red. You know what they're fucking playing. You know exactly. The choir's standing up. You know exactly what they're fucking playing. Homie counts off 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, dun. Everybody loses their shit. They do fucking One Winged Angel because they have to. You fucking have to.
Yeah, you have to, dude.
I will admit. Choir fucked up on the first verse. Choir fucked up a little bit. They were, you know, it's okay, so I don't know the actual lyrics. I don't speak Latin. Xbox, PS3, 3DS, Nintendo Wii. No, they're all staccato with I'm like, whatever. And then they actually rush a little bit on the Severos. A little early on that one. They got it the next time around. It was great. It was fucking great. It was a lot of fun. Everybody cheers and claps when the song's over, trying to get like one more encore out of this guy. No, he's done. Fine. It was a lot of fun. It was very good. And I really enjoyed that. I will cherish these memories, these distant worlds. It was really good. We also got to see my mom for a little bit. We went and saw some of Haley's family the next day. It was a good time. Got real fucking drunk at this rad little like speakeasy bar that was like 2 blocks away from the hotel. So we were like, oh, hell yeah. Fucking park that fucking car, get that shit valeted, go upstairs, change, come back down, walk 2 blocks, get absolutely wasted and walk back. It was perfect. I'd never want to stay at any other hotel except for that specific Hilton. So I can walk to this fucking bar, Thompson's Library, I believe it was called. If you're ever in Fort Worth, look up Thompson's Library. This place kicks ass. It was a lot of fun. They got good drinks. And I did overtip because that's just the kind of guy I am. What else did we do?
Kind of guy he is.
Oh, we went to Cheesecake Factory. We had food and
how will you ever financially recover from that?
Right? It's not that expensive. You're tripping. It was like what, $80 for 2 meals and a cake.
What was there was like a skit, maybe it was like an SNL skit or something with Obama or whatever going
at the Cheesecake Factory.
The Cheesecake Factory. Bitch, that is expensive.
That sounds like either a Key and Peele or
it might be. I don't remember what it was.
Maybe
Bitch, that is expensive.
Maybe it was an SNL. I don't know. I have to look it up. But yeah, it was good. We had a tiramisu cheesecake, shared a slice, and the cake was very good. There's like a couple sitting next to us. These little like, you know, this like young-ish couple. They got their kids with them and they're drinking cocktails. You know, these people. You know? And I'm sitting there. I take a bite of this cheesecake and I just go, oh, so good. And the lady next to us is like, hey, what kind is that? And I got like Haley's Star Stancer and I just cut her off. I go, tiramisu. It's really good. It's okay. She's like, it looks good. Yeah, it's really good.
It's delicious.
It's really fucking good. But yeah, it was fun. We had a lot of fun. It was a good weekend.
Sounds like fun, dude.
It was good to like finally get some time off to spend with the Goyle and go have some fun. And we both got very drunk. And what really sucks, we get all drunk and it's like, you know, it's definitely after midnight. It's probably after 1 a.m. at this point. It's almost 2. We walk back to the hotel. There's no fucking restaurants nearby that are open, nowhere we can walk to. We got to unvalet the car. We're both wasted. That ain't happening. And I got nothing to eat. Haley's got leftover pasta from the Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, let her have her pasta. She loves that pasta. So I go down to the hotel.
She loves that pasta.
I go down to the hotel thing, and I get me. I don't know when the last time you had a single serving cup of the great Chef Boyardee's little beefy raviolis.
I actually had cheese ravioli like 4 days ago.
The Chef Boyardee?
Yep, Chef Boyardee.
Fuck yeah, dude. I grabbed me one of them bitches and a little mini bag of fucking Cheetos, and that was my dinner.
Yeah.
My wasted ass dinner. I also grabbed the beer because I was like, fuck it, keep the party rolling.
Yeah, man. I had some cheese ravioli from Chef Boyardee like 4 days ago.
Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, that was my dinner that night, and then we got up and got tacos.
Nice,
Love a taco,
dude.
Also a good spot.
Sounds like a lot of fun, man.
It was a lot of fun, man.
You ready to have another fun weekend?
I'm ready to have another fun weekend. It's a big weekend.
Yeah, man.
Because we got, podcast tonight. We're recording it right now. Whoa, time travel. Tomorrow, fucking pay-per-view. Gonna watch that. That'll be fun.
Tomorrow I'll have my niece and nephew.
Ooh, fun. And then Sunday, we should be getting together to play us another game.
Blood on the Clock Tower.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty excited. It looks like it's going to be our biggest game yet, and I think Ryan is running it, so I'll be able to play.
Yes.
I'm
You were the one who gets gaslit.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. It should be a lot of fun. Our good buddy Christian is coming too, it looks like.
Hell yes.
I'm also going to try. I know a lot of people will be doing stuff, but I'm going to try and figure out who all is Thanksgiving evening is interested in playing Blood on the Clock Tower then. Doing a Thanksgiving. You guys, I know you have a family and Haley has a family, so I'm just trying to find, like if I can find like 6 people or so that want to do, I printed out a bunch of Teensy scripts.
Maybe that's a hard maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know, man. See how you're feeling.
I'm not opposed to it. I will be having a little bit of family stuff earlier that day, and then her brother. So her parents are going to Vegas. Fuck yeah. Her brother is trying very hard to get her to hang out with him because he wants to order food from some fucking place that has a Thanksgiving special. And she says every time they go there, the food always fucking sucks. But her brother's obsessed with it, so he's trying really hard to get her to go, and by proxy me to go. Like, I'm like, I don't know, man. It sounds shitty. But
why don't her and her brother come over and play Blood on the Clock Tower? Oh,
he's a nice guy, but he's a little weird.
Oh,
I promise he would annoy you.
Okay, well,
but I know you.
I'm very patient still, though. I don't tell people they annoy me until like it takes a long time before I'll open up and be like, you know what? I'm about to insult this motherfucker.
No. You'll just wait till they go to the bathroom and you'll lean over and say, I can't take much more of this shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm battle hard and I deal with Carter, man.
Yeah, okay.
I deal with Carter every day.
But no, it's we'll see how it looks.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have to get up crazy fucking.
Yeah,
early.
I was gonna just talk to the people that are there and like, hey, you know, we get 5-6 people. I actually have Teensyville scripts now. I actually have some of the experimental tokens and stuff printed off.
Whole bunch of more Blood on the Clock Tower stuff.
Yeah, a different way to kind of play smaller games. So exciting stuff. I'm excited to play the game, maybe twice in 1 week.
Time.
I'm trying to get that $175 out of it, baby, and more.
Hell yeah.
But beyond that, dude, we do have a.
No, that's anime news. Anime news.
Anime news. Both of these things are gonna be brought to you by our good buddy Josh.
All right. Thank you to our good buddy Josh,
who dropped us some news today on the Discord. Join that if you're not in there. Antarctica. What is?
I'm just gonna let you flounder. A place
further than the universe.
There you go. A place further than the universe.
Yeah, is getting English dub. Pretty exciting.
Fucking finally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that shit again. I love that fucking show.
Yeah, man. 4 years later, finally getting a dub, which is nice. But beyond that, I don't know if you have any other news or anything else you want to talk about, but we do have a question from our good buddy Josh as well.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it.
All right, man. Josh writes, Chainsaw Man is hyped all the way to Mars at the moment. Are you guys on it, just enjoying the ride, or skeptical? I haven't seen it myself, and the hype is kind of putting me off of it, despite all the praise. I did read one of the mangaka's one-shots and wasn't impressed, so I'm a bit hesitant. I would say I do get like hype, you know, and like communities over pushing, so, you know, Szechuan sauce in it.
Jesus.
I get it, but sometimes it just really is awesome. This show reminds me a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, it gives me the same feeling that I had whenever I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen, which is it's top tier shonen. The writing is awesome. The show is fucking wild. The animation is wild. I would say, as far as Chainsaw Man goes, I'm in it for real. Like, I think it's all the way. It's actually a good ass show.
Yeah.
It's probably the thing that I'm enjoying second most this season, next to Mob Psycho.
There you go.
Yeah. But as far as the original, definitely the best original, I think. But I haven't seen as many as Brandon has.
I definitely have other shows this season that I am enjoying more. I will say that. That first episode I thought was really cool. But honestly, like, I did feel a little bit of the, you know, this is a lot of hype and it can't really live up to it. And I guess I still have a little bit of that, but these later episodes, like, what are we up to, like 5 or 6 now, something like that. It has really started to pull me in, like, as we get more from the characters and stuff.
It moves at the same pace that Jujutsu Kaisen really did.
It moves pretty quick. It moves decently.
Like, it took a second for that one to get its groove, and then once its groove was in there, man.
Yeah.
Once the humor, like, you really gotta feel for the show itself.
Yeah.
There are so many parallels in my mind between this show and that show.
There's definitely stuff in here that, like, I feel like could be uncomfortable or harrowing. There's moments that I feel pretty uncomfortable. Like, I
was upset whenever I saw that cat getting eaten.
Yeah, you're all cut up, right?
No, I'm not. I still haven't watched the newest episode or so.
Okay, you haven't seen the newest one. Yeah. You see him get to the hotel, though.
Yes.
Okay, so, like, there's a moment in one of those episodes. What is that, like? Not the most recent one, but the one before that. So I guess like 4 or 5. Something. Yeah. Where, like, they really. So there's, like, been little hints and stuff at it and whatnot as to, like, a certain character's, like, feelings or perhaps lack thereof towards our main guy Denji, there's definitely a moment in that episode where it becomes very obvious that like homie is getting groomed like hard. And it's like full on sexualization stuff and like, you know, hey, you do this thing for me and I'll do whatever you want kind of moment. And it's like, one, that can be quite uncomfortable. Two, it can be even more uncomfortable because it's really fucking hot.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, like the moves and stuff, like homie knows exactly what they're doing. And like I can definitely see, like, here's the thing is I don't know exactly where this show is going. I have a very, very hard guess that of some of the moves that it's gonna make, and based on that, I'm definitely into seeing exactly where it goes and how it gets there. But yeah, the show, it has moments that would be, if you're not open to, like, it's one of those where like there's gore and stuff, so you're not into gore, maybe you're not into it, and there's moments that are like predatory, let's say, that you may also not be super into. But I mean, I don't know, the way it does it is so well done that I can't really fault it.
The show tells you right off the bat, like out the gate, like this kid is being taken advantage of.
Oh, like in every way.
Yeah, from every single moment of this show, he's been being taken advantage of. And
it's just a new way for him to get taken advantage of.
And they just treat him like dog shit.
Yeah. He's a dog.
Yeah, he's a dog.
He's a dog. What dog? So yeah, you're gonna watch this dude like get fucked around probably a lot. But like, yeah, I don't know. It is one of those where like at first the hype was like insurmountable for me. I was like, it can't possibly be as good as everyone's making it out to be. And yet I'm watching it and it is definitely growing on me like a lot. Like
I don't think
like a gross little fungus.
Yeah. I keep comparing it to Jujutsu Kaisen, and I don't think I like it more than that.
Sure.
But I mean, it's close, dude. I mean, I'm here for both of them as long as, you know, like this one has way more of a chance of taking a southward turn or whatever than I think Jujutsu Kaisen does. But
maybe.
But I hope that it doesn't. And I mean, it's wildly popular. The manga is wildly popular.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, our good buddy Josh mentioned the mangaka, and I haven't read. I read the
first through the first issue at work. You know, just kind of picking it up, like watching. You know, doing my customer watching or whatever, my patrols or whatever, seeing if anybody needs help. And I have my little place that I like to prop up on the first comic bin back there, right under the AC, next to the manga shelf, and I pulled it off, and I would skim through a chapter or two. And then I ruined too much stuff for myself, so I had to stop. I didn't go to book 2, but I thought the book is really good, man. So
yeah, it's one of those that like that's what I always hear people talk about is like the manga's so fucking good, dude. And like how, you know, if you really want to, you can plow through like everything in like maybe a day and a half, 2 days. And like it's very bingeable. And I'm like, man, I don't know. I kind of want to just stick with the anime to like get that opinion in me. But I definitely, I don't know. It's tempting to like just read through and see everything.
It's tempting to pick it all
possibly confirm my suspicions. Haha. But the other thing is like, Josh also mentioned like reading one of their one shots. I believe this is the same guy who did Goodbye Eri, which was a one shot that I really liked. That one. I don't know if that's the one Josh read. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely. I guess I would say I'm like kind of halvesy on it because I definitely am enjoying it, but it's still one of those that like there is so much hype behind Chainsaw Man that like I'm not terribly convinced. There are also like tiny little things that I've seen people draw comparisons to between the anime and the manga. That's like, like let's not. I will again mention Crunchyroll and their bullshit and how like, you know, this is a company that like was shitting on unions and also is from MAPPA, who has been known to put their people through really heavy crunch and stuff. And they did, it seems very intentionally, leave out a bit where when Denji's chilling at the fucking apartment and he's in the tub. They left out the bit where he's chilling in the tub and he's kind of singing a song to himself while he's slapping the side of the tub. That's like paid vacation, union job, like shit like that. And it's like, seems kind of, why'd they leave that out, So like, you know, art, not the artist.
There's a whole little story in between him getting picked up by the girl or whatever, the chief, and the hotel, them getting there. And there's like a whole story in between that, like right before they eat the food or whatever, that they completely omit from the thing.
There you go.
Which it didn't have anything to do with unions or whatever, but I guess for the sake of streamlining, they admitted it.
Sure, but I don't know. It's a little
I don't. Yeah. It seems that specific thing definitely seems weird.
It's a decent show though.
Yep.
I can't take that away from it. It's well done and it is fun to watch. So I don't know, Josh. Maybe give it 3. See what you think. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely.
I find it hard not to recommend.
I fully understand where homie's coming from. Like, there's so much hype behind it.
Yeah,
I fully get that. I get that. So
I try very hard to not let people ruin things for me, but sometimes it just be like that.
Yeah. I'll tell you, again, I'll say it again. My favorite thing so far this season is fucking Bocchi the Rock and Witch from Mercury.
My guy, I work at a fucking comic book store.
Yeah.
I have to like set up a little barrier so people don't ruin shit for me.
No, I get it.
Because everybody comes in there is fucking hyped about something.
Yeah.
And they want to share that hype with you, their new best friend or old best friend that they come to see 5 times a week.
Yep. That sounds about right. You got to check out this thing. It's so good. This guy died. Oh, what? Wait, what? But yeah, it's I like it.
Yep.
Again, not my favorite thing this season. Watch Bocchi the Rock.
Watch Mob Psycho.
Watch Mob Psycho. Watch Bocchi the Rock. Roger, watch Bocchi the Rock.
I'm gonna watch it, dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it some.
But yeah, we got anything else to talk about?
No, dude. I gotta pee though, so bust through these.
You telling me you got to pee out your wiener?
I gotta pee out this wiener, dude.
All right, well, let's get on out of here.
I gotta leak the lizard.
Jesus
I gotta
Christ.
drain the vein.
You know, I'd be getting done with it if you stop telling me
Knock
about
it out.
the lizard.
Knock it out.
Thank you so much for listening, all of our good buddies. If you want to tell us about your opinions on the hype surrounding Chainsaw Man, what your favorite shows and or sequels are this season, and how much I need to go back and watch all of Bleach so that I can really enjoy Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, excuse me. By all means, there's a number of ways you can tell us about that. Easiest one is just leave a comment or on the YouTube channel where you may or may not be listening to / watching this, youtube.com/rapidkickmedia. You can also subscribe while you're at it. Click that bell so you can send you notifications. Check out some of Roger's Let's Plays, including Waifu Uncovered and or Waifu Discovered. You know, sometimes they play a titty game.
There are going to be titties in this game. So.
And then watch some that they might actually get
And I don't even
for.
bother censoring it. I just throw
I know you won't.
Yep.
Definitely, hey, if you check those out, watch a couple that like they might actually get money for, because those are going to get demonetized for sure.
This one got demonetized immediately.
Yeah, it did. Otherwise, there's a number of other places you can hit us up. Any of the social medias, the Twitter that may or may not exist for much longer because Musk is fucking up. Not to mention we have, the Tumblr that's dead and zombified. But the main one, of course, is the YouTube and or the Discord, which you can find in our video and or audio description if you're listening to the podcast. If you are listening to the podcast, why don't you hit up Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you're listening to it. Leave us a little review, 5 stars and a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys. And we'd love for you to give us a good rating. That way, gets the word out. We get even more good buddies in here, so we can all buddy up and good buddies. So good, these buddies. Yeah. Otherwise, we do want to give a shout out to our musicians. Thank you so much, Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes, for the opening theme, which is Paperdoll. That song is available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. They have some other stuff that's on the spoofy and whatnot, but that one is only on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. Check it out. A lot of good tracks. We also want to give a shout out to our good buddy Haas, aka Thomastastesbetter, on Instagram, aka DUNGEONWITCH,
Yeah.
on the YouTube.
Please, sir, I gotta pee.
I thought you were going to say, let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
There it is.
I gotta pee.
You're the worst. Quit cutting me off, bitch. But yeah, Haas, aka Thomastastesbetter on Instagram, aka DUNGEONWITCH on YouTube, for our closing theme on the YouTube show, which is called The Buddy's Good. Thank you so much, Haas. Thomastastesbetter on Instagram, DUNGEONWITCH on YouTube. And finally, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft.
Pee. Gotta pee.
Calm down. Just go piss, dude. I'll finish. All right. Okay. Go pee. That is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft. For the use of our closing theme on the audio portion of the show, Petty Theft is available on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening and tuning in. We love you so much. We really hope you enjoy the show, and come back and see us next time when we talk about something we don't know yet.
We're getting close to the end of the year stuff, so
I mean, we're getting close.
Who knows? That might be.
You gotta let some of these shows wrap up first. Come on.
I guess. Well, I mean, but we're only gonna have a couple shots left before this year's over.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah,
to do next time.
we have maybe 6 weeks left this year.
Yeah. Good time.
3 shows max.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
I mean, we could do it like the first show of January.
We can do whatever we want, man. It's our own goddamn podcast.
I know. That's why I'm at. Why are you putting such arbitrary limitations?
I gotta pee.
Well, then, from all of us here at the Good Buddies universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
I am your good buddy Roger.
And he's full of piss.
Let me talk to you.
I'm full of piss.
Yeah.